Alright, guys, another day, another chance. Today, I'll be discussing to you all about Node.js. Alright, so yeah. So, obviously, in the book that I'm going to be making use of is Get Programming with Node.js. So, that'll be the book that I'll be using, but I won't be reading it over because I'm just going to be going over like the lesson two. Right, so this is a continuation from like lesson one. Right? For because what I'm pretty much doing is unit underscore zero, but this can be like lesson two within that within like that chapter. So my navigator is gonna be a person by the name of Aim. It's gonna be navigating my video, and yeah, it's gonna be of great use. So let's start. So let's kickstart this kickstand and let's go. Let's do this. So it's actually not much to debug because this is.
I don't think you need to use the debugger for this necessarily because it'll do the same.
It's not much debug, but what I will say is I'll go over the code. So lesson underscore zero to lesson two, right? So use strict, enable strict mode. This helps catch common coding mistakes such as using undeclared variables and enforces cleaner, safer JavaScript. Cause.log hello universe. Outputs the text hello universe to the console. This is how you print messages or debug information in JavaScript. So that's pretty much what happened. So that's pretty much it. There's not much to debug. So yeah. So console.
I think just run. You've already run it, so
So what I'll do is node.
you need to
So obviously I already did that, but node printer.js. So because the reason why I'm able to run the file is because you're only running like a console log. The whole file is pretty much like a console.log. Whereas for lesson one, what we had was we had console logs, we had variables, we had classes and etc. So we weren't able to run everything on our terminal. Hence it gave us problems with hence it gave Eden us problems when trying to run it on our terminal. But for this one, it's just a console log, so we're able to run everything one time on our file. So node printer.js is node. Let's press node. Then console.log. So that it's as simple as that's as simple as you can get for that file. So you're pretty much done with that. So obviously I ran the whole file, node printer.js. Oh wait, I ran the whole file. Wait, hold on, I didn't actually. So node hello.js.
press enter.
There. Hello universe.
There you go.
So as you can see here,
Yeah,
I ran the whole
you
file.
have,
Hello universe.
yeah,
And then I went
yeah,
into my wait, you carry on navigator.
so the reason it didn't go like right then without you pressing enter was because you had that breakpoint there.
Oh
So
yeah.
just, yeah, if you ever encounter that, just remember you might have breakpoints for debugging.
No problem. Whereas not only can you just, you run your whole file using Node if it's just a constant log and not anything else like an array or stuff like that, but an array or class or variable. But you can also run your constant log within your shell. So do Node, right? And then you press constant log, like I did before, right? Enter your shell and then get in your shell, and then you're gonna see Hello Universe. And then you step over to messages, and then as you can see here, we've got an array of sorts. As you can see, we've got an array of sorts. Wait, let me unshare because it's just slowing me down there. So let me just unshare.
No, don't worry. You can keep it. You can keep it unshared. Just let me know if you have any questions.
Okay, no problem. Thanks, bro. Thanks, man.
No worries.
Right, so obviously, oh yeah, so you've got messages .js. So use strict. Obviously, we said this before. Enable strict mode, enforce cleaner JavaScript by preventing the use of undeclared variables and helping catch common coding errors. Let messages declares a variable named messages. Using lets which can be reassigned later if needed. The variable holds an array, a list of strings. Each string is a motivational message. A change environment can be a good thing. First message in the array, you'll make it. Second message in the array, just run the code. Third message in the array. All right. Okay. So we get it now. We get it now. So obviously, you try to run the whole file, it won't allow you to. Again, there's not much debug or step over to, but it's nice that you've got a debugger running, right? So yeah, it's not much to like debug. It's just
Yeah.
simple code. So it's messages.js, and then it's just an array. Also, another thing, you won't be able to run the whole file using Node whilst you're outside the shell because we don't have a constant log, so there's nothing to log into. It's just an array that we've got. And so obviously, if there's nothing to log into, nothing will be printed on our terminal. Hence, every time we try to run node messages.js, without using a shell, it's just gonna give us an empty. It's just gonna give us our path, and that's not needed. Hey, whereas if we enter our path, enter our shell, which is node, right? Then you type in messages or messages or do anything. Okay, right. So let's do this again. Message is not defined, so let's define our message by inserting everything in it, and then messages. All right. So what you've got here for messages is let messages. Obviously, if you want to know how I got my comments, right? In regards to my comments, I pretty much used ChatGPT for my comments. So you got messages, right? So what do we do? Like before, we get in our shell, we paste in everything that we have by copying our code, pasting it into our shell for Node, running it, making sure that our CD is CD'd to the folder that encases our files. You enter and then it just runs our code. And obviously seeing that this code is simple with the use of an array, obviously our computer knows what to run. So we just run our let variable, which is messages. You run it, and then it pretty much runs out. Run it, and then it pretty much returns our array, which a change of environment can be a good thing. You'll make it. Wow. Oh wow. I feel so I feel so inspired by these comments. And just run the code. So that's what we pretty much have.
Yeah.
Next one, our last one, printer.js. Man, this is simple. Compared to lesson one,
Yeah.
this is so simple, man.
So lesson one was, I think those pieces of code,
Like the variables, classes.
that was just showing how you. So that code was supposed to be done in the REPL.
Yeah.
Only, but yeah.
Yeah, I see it, man. I see what you mean, man.
Forget about it for now. Yeah, forget
Yeah.
about it for now.
Yeah. I know, I see what you mean, man.
But yeah, last one.
Right, so our last one printed.js. So what I did was I print cancel again because I'm using a different file, right? So that I press cancel that. Then node printer.js. Then obviously it's gonna print out hello universe because even though we got like a variable, but our variable is gonna be referenced within the parameter within our string literal for our console.log, and we all know console.log is pretty much used, right, to help print out anything that we're gonna make use of on our accounts in our terminal. So that's pretty much what we have. Hence, we have node printer.js and then hello universe. But if you wanna key in the code within our shell, press node, enter, then type .help. .help is it's optional. That's optional. .help, and then it's gonna give us our different commands. Break. Sometimes you get stuck. This gets you out. .break. that clear alias for dot break, that editor enter editor mode, that exit the reply, that help print this help message, that load.js from a file into the reply session, that save all evaluated commands in this reply session to a file. That's pretty much what it does. Press Control plus C to abort count expression, Control plus D to exit the reply, man, and then yeah. So obviously that helps optional, but me being me, I decided to do it because I'm me. So yeah, console.log, hello, yes, hello, and then
Yeah.
hello, yes, and then that. Oh wait, I actually jumped the gun there. I was supposed to like copy everything and paste. Okay. Pasted that and then console that log, or let me do this instead. Copy, and then obviously because I pasted all of my code onto my terminal, onto my into my terminal. My terminal was able to read all of it. Hence, as soon as I requested that my computer run my console.log hello, along with the parameter x, it printed out hello universe because it pretty much encoded everything. It ran everything, encoded it, and yeah, that's what it pretty much did. And then use strict, obviously enable strict mode. Okay, let me actually discuss the code because I was just running it. So use strict enable strict mode in my terminal. Right, this helps write safer, cleaner JavaScript code by catching common errors like using undeclared variables. The let x equals universe declares a variable named x and sizes it's the string value universe. Constant log hello parameter x let variable x string logs the message hello universe to the console, and then then the parameter, then the let string, the let x string, or the parameter syntax called template level interpolation. This allows you to insert the value of the variable x directly into the string. Just template literal interpolation. So insert the value of the variable x directly into the string. And then yeah, I mean that's what you do. And stepping over, that was very notable of me. Didn't do that, but at least I debugged the code, and then yeah, direct name, file name, exports module require this x, and yeah, that's pretty much what I had to discuss. Stop my debugger, stop it, right, remove all of the stuff. Anything that you want to say, a navigator?
No, none here. That was pretty good.
Yeah, just give me some points for navigate. Just give me pure programming points.
Honestly, nothing. Yeah, there's nothing to comment on the code. We essentially have the same stuff.
Yeah.
But the only thing I will say is calm. Don't get so nervous being on camera.
No problem.
So another thing that I could say is maybe on top of your comments there is you could make
Yeah, no problem.
It's not meant to be an insult, just like a critique, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no constructive criticism.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
like I'm sure you noticed with mine, I was like, okay, this.
Yeah.
That's also because I'm very used to doing these kinds of presentations. But anyway,
No problem.
snippets. And yeah,
No problem.
hope you guys and Camilo, I hope you guys
So, yeah. Big man?
cheerio.
Yeah, cheers, man. I'll see you. I'll see you tomorrow.